punched in the eye, you're covered in cuts, and generally just kind of a state. I just don't think we're going to attract the kind of partner we're looking for looking like this. Come on, Flore. Hello from the void, it's Rose again, back a few days after I planned to be because I went away for the weekend. I got appendicitis and had to have emergency surgery, so that kind of threw things for a loop. So I'm at my parents, just recovering for a few days now. So in the previous video of my Not So Pro challenge, young Flore Spectra attempted to get her job up and running for her mint generational goals, and it didn't go brilliantly. She screamed at her boss, set things on fire, and generally just didn't really do what I asked her to do. So in this episode I decided to see how she did with romance. But before I did that, I think I mentioned in my last video, I was really inspired by Claire Chiffon's challenge, but actually it was really confusing me having all the same colleagues in the science lab, so I decided to go in and just rejig the people so it wouldn't be the same people, so I could do my own thing.
So we're back at work now, and Flore is so far not on fire. We have the maid over Jacob Lee now. He's now called Jacob Lee, not Jason Lee. And this is Maria, basically given her new hair and makeup. I did also give her some cute glasses, but she seems to have taken them off. I didn't change their genetics because they have relations, so that seemed like a bit of a weird thing to do. And then the person who was Christopher, I've changed quite a bit because he's not attached to anyone, and obviously he was the spouse for Claire Chiffon's challenge, so he is now called Lucas Bannister instead of Christopher Lannister, and he has a new Eddie Redmayne anemic farm boy look going for him. Good old Jacob has sorted us out with some crystals and metal. Oh, so that's a fun thing. She's now terrified of working at the station because it's next to her fire site, which makes sense, I guess. And we do still have the burn mark on the floor because I'm too lazy to clear it up. Maybe that'll teach you to be more careful. The good thing about her being terrified of being at work is it does mean that she is running around, so she's getting everywhere a little bit faster. She's running everywhere like she's absolutely terrified of setting herself on fire again. And now we are going to invent the momentum conserver. I think we'll send her home on time today and maybe have her do a social activity of some sort.
God, this isn't looking good. Please don't blow up or anything. We did it!
Not gonna lie, these interactive careers are pretty hard going. Like, you have to keep paying attention and moving around a lot. I keep trying to remember to actually talk instead of just like manically doing it. Oh god, you might wet yourself. More working, less pissing. Oh my god! What the hell is going on out here? We seem to have a fist fight going on between Jacques and the newly made over Lucas. And the old dude pawned the little farm boy. Oh, Maria does not seem impressed. Let's go poke her in the nose. Oh, why did he go salute? Oh, she didn't like that. Shocking. And she's once again terrified. Honestly, this whole setting yourself on fire thing has a lot of consequences. And we're done. We did a good day's work. No one was exploded. No one died. So as a reward for a good day at work, we're going to send young Flore out into the world to a bar that's not full of weird alien echoing. And we're going to try and find you a red-headed paramour. I think it would be cute if we could find you a ginge or an unnatural redhead, any shade of red really.
So this is where I sent Flore to the bar in Del Sol Valley and somehow completely failed to film anything after her arrival, but suffice to say it filled up with very old celebrities, and then she got in a fist fight with an old woman, so it wasn't terribly successful, but I'm sorry I don't have footage of it. Not much to be done at this point.
Having had an otherwise uneventful day, Flore has now managed to get herself into a fist fight with an old woman at the last club we were at, so we've sent her to the gym, which seems like a safer place, and also another opportunity to perhaps find someone with red hair that might want to be the father or mother of our future children with us. Or, you know, not, but it couldn't go much worse, we say hopefully. I mean, this guy's having arguably as bad of a night as we are. So she's into this guy. Who is this guy? And she just fell on the ground. Why did that happen? You're probably drunk, aren't you? Yeah, she's got beaten up vibes. She's got... Maybe we'll just introduce ourselves to this guy and be like, funny story. Guess who just got punched in the face?
Frida.
What colour's your hair under there? It brown.
Chapman King.
Gloopy. Oh
Let's send you home, Bubs, I think. You are literally covered in bruises and cuts. You look a state. No one who we would want to fancy us is going to fancy you in this state. So we just brought Flore home, sending her straight to bed. We're not feeling great this morning. We're bruised. We got into a fight. We're desperate for the loo and we're covered in plasters. So that's the bad news. The good news is Gianna, which is Maria's new name, has come over to see us. We're going to join the chess club later this evening, so we can go straight to the meeting that always triggers when you join it. In the meantime, we're just going to get some leftovers. It's going to be eggs on toast again, I'm sorry babe. And you're just going to go eat it on that bench over there. Your house is a bit grim, so I kind of get it. Is Gianna just in our house? Are you going to make it back to your mailbox in time to do your action plan? What do we want to vote for? Definitely not the power conservation. I think we'll do this. Put all our influence on it and try and get that across the line, and then we can just buy some solar power. We don't just have to be drunk all the time. Time for work. Alright, my man. You invited us out, but you don't want to talk to us, so let's see if we can get to know you a bit. Colin. I mean, Colin is family oriented, which is not a bad start. Oh my god, this fire fear is going to be an absolute nightmare. I mean, she's just constantly terrified of being at work. And she's pretty horny from her period, so that's fun. We should probably have ordered her some period supplies. Name the Simray. Brad. Oh, we got to freeze the co-worker. Oh, not this again. Are you going to go scream at Jacob again? Why is it always Jacob you scream at? Poor old Jacob. Has he ever done to you? We might as well freeze him. We've already scared him, so he kind of hates us. And we are a horrible crew. Right, we really need to have this fourth breakthrough if we're going to have any chance of getting promoted. Yes, we have had our fourth breakthrough, and now we are asking Gianna for our crystals and metals, and then we can analyse some of those cookies. This lab is cool, but it's very hard to find your way around. There's just a lot of it. I keep losing people I want to talk to. I need to talk to this machine. Honestly, at the moment, babe, you're having better luck with machines than you are with people. Oh, look. It's Lucas. He also got in a fight yesterday. Maybe we can commiserate about getting punched in the face. Still running everywhere. Absolute scenes. Oh, look, a little chat. She wants to gossip about co-workers with Colin, so I think maybe he's growing on her. Just realised she's been desperate for a wee literally all day, and I keep forgetting to send her. Stop talking and go to the loo, please. Let's have a quick check, see if she is into Colin, or... Nah, sorry Colin. Oh yes, we did get promoted, I wasn't expecting that. Junior Tinkerer. Nice. We had big plans to go join the chess club tonight, but Flore did not have a particularly successful morning, where she just was basically in pain, but instead to come home and eat some meat, which, given she's a vegetarian, was a bit of a problem, though that made her even less happy, and we just sent her to bed. What happens if we step on the dust bunny? Does it? Felt really mean, but seemed like the right thing to do. Okay, let's have a nice little breakfast yogurt. And then we are going to join the chess club, where you can hopefully go and hang out with some people, play some chess, and maybe there'll be someone cute there. You never know. Join. Alright, chess club. We're going to be cheeky and start out by straight away having a little scope of the surroundings and seeing if we think anyone here is cute. No. Well, that's a bummer. And she's smelly, and you've started your period. Brilliant. Right, well, unfortunately, we were not able to put any tampons into the venue for her, so she's just going to have to potentially bleed everywhere. But she is going to go play some chess with this dude who's going to be upset that she smells bad. Oh, and she's going to go have to chat with Katrina, who has red hair. You're an adult. Do you have a younger brother, younger sister? Anyone? No? Dust. What about you, Paul? You're not terrible.
Dad.
And you're instantly hitting on me, which, given how bad I smell, is kind of a judgment on you. I think we're going to send you home, hun. A little bit of money, so... So joining the chess club didn't go brilliantly. We got to the gathering and had to like leave basically straight away because we felt so terrible. And today is apparently the big summer blowout, so maybe we'll use the money we've earned this month to give ourselves a nice little garden area, and then we could have some people over whilst not, you know, hopefully being a total wreck. So we now have a chess table and literally $100 left, which is not ideal. Let's plan a social event. Not an event because we can't afford one. She keeps inviting people over anyway, so I think we're just going to invite to hang out at current lot. Who do we actually like? Do we have any friends yet? Nah. So we've invited basically everyone we've ever met that we vaguely liked to come hang out at our house. Good news is lots of people have turned up at our house to play chess. The bad news is that there's not enough space for us to join in. There's not enough potatoes for everyone, but you know, it's not terrible. Right, let's have you do a little scan of the room and we will see who you think is the hottest. All of your friends who are just here. Stop listening to the music, do your scoping out. It's between Jacob and Paolo. Paolo's the guy we met at the gym, so let's ask him about his hobbies. I mean, I guess he's kind of ginger. She's wearing red shorts. That might be good enough, to be completely honest. Let's ask him what he's into. Hopefully he really likes chicks with bright green hair. He's into video games. He's doing a runner. I know he's just going over to vibe or hang out with the bromeliad. Who knows what he's up to? Coming back. Did he tell us his preferences? Oh, he likes people that like video games? What if I give him a little flair? What's he gonna do then? Oh, he was into that. He's just standing all the way over there, which is cute and fun. Trenton, you're kind of cute, but I honestly just don't think it's gonna work for us. Because you're a bit old, and I've got a lot of legacy to go. Kind of sad she's not into Yuki, because Yuki is frankly adorable. Let's go see what this dude looks like in cast. Maybe he's an option. Seems like he potentially lives in a house full of... Is it the wannabe famous house? Yeah, so he lives with Katrina. And he is a active, music-loving bro. He does have not terrible genetics. Let's see what I can do with him. We decided to try and capitalise on having a not terrible day and bring the newly made over Paolo to the Romance Festival, partly to escape Trenton, who keeps bloody turning up at our house. But I'm just gonna get them to have a little chat first, and then just see what you do on your own. You just stand there thinking about the mac and cheese you just made. Let's grab some security. And maybe let's request the romance guru's wisdom. Tell me my future. Am I going to meet someone handsome? What are you telling us, bud? Well, that's not very helpful. Life without love is not one worth living. We know that. The guy we invited doesn't seem to have turned up. Oh well, we need someone to dislike us. Who should we piss off? Let's go just freeze ray this random stranger using Brad the freeze ray. Crack him open, then maybe we'll insult him a bit. He's probably not going to love us for it, is he? How'd you like that? Let's scare the man. Please don't hit on him. My attempt to piss this guy off is not going brilliantly. Because despite all my horrible personality traits, he is won over by my winning looks. I don't know. I'm trying to make him dislike me. And so far the only thing that's really done that is when I froze him with a freeze ray. I don't really want to repeat that just in case I kill him. Fine, we're just going to insult the guy. If that doesn't work, I don't know what will. We have reached level 3 of the mischief skill, which is kind of good, I guess. But the romance festival was kind of a dud. And you're still flirting with this guy that absolutely hates you. Didn't think it would be this hard to get him to hate us. You can do this. Really make him hate you. Maybe you could just pee on him. That would be nice. And you're now leaking blood. Oh god. Honestly, you're a disaster area. I've never had a sim that struggles so much to fulfill what I ask her to do. And now you are going to do the pee walk home, which is going to take you about 7,000 hours, so you might well wet your knickers before you get there. And frankly, it'll serve you right. After a pretty disastrous few days of setting herself on fire, getting shunned at the romance festival and fighting old people, is having some much needed sleep. We do have a little infestation of Strangerville crazy people on the front steps, so we're going to try and avoid them. But we do have some good news, which is that on closer inspection, having looked at the lifetime aspiration tracker, it does seem like that guy we were tormenting at the romance festival does in fact dislike us, so we've managed to make it to level 2 and become an artful trickster. So we just need to use a computer to cause mischief 3 times. Unfortunately, we cannot afford a computer, so maybe we'll go to the library in a bit and, you know, do some trolling there. We've also got some more elements for our board, so we're just going to see if we can slot any more in and sell the duplicates. So I definitely want to try and set her up a little science space in this void here once we're able to, but I think first things first, we need to get her some food because she is absolutely starving, and maybe we won't have brownies for breakfast. Jacob wants to go to the flea market, but I think we're gonna just get our beauty sleep and then maybe go to the library and just see what happens, because at the moment we don't really have any particularly promising romances, so maybe we'll meet some new people at the library. I haven't forgotten about young Paolo, it's just that he ditched us at the romance festival, so I feel like he maybe doesn't deserve us. Although he has just invited me to join his weightlifting club, which is wildly off-brand, so I think we're going to give that a pass. The weirdos have fortunately left. We've tidied up the outside of it post-barbecue and sold the patio table, because that's really just a little bit beyond our means at this point. Just on your Todd. So she's still in a really sad mood, despite the fact I've sent her to Windenburg, and it's pretty library. So let's get you on causing some mischief. She's wearing her slightly more wintry outfit that I put together. Oh my god, Trenton is so thirsty for us. God, will he stop ringing? Maybe trolling the forums is going to cheer you up, bubs. Oh, your tampon has burst? Burst? Does the person that made this know how tampons work? Because they don't just like explode. It's having her do some tinkering in the hope that she'll have a breakthrough. But instead she's just crying and crying. Do you want to vlog about your feelings? Maybe that'll help you. So she's having a nice sort of chat with these girls. One of them is a teenager, but Layla is a young adult, so maybe she could be a potential friendo. We just... Romance hasn't really been working out for young Flore, so I figured maybe she could have some friends instead. And where better to hang out than this place where she gets to sit with lamps that she matches. Ooh, red sim. Young adult. Okay, love this journey for you. Let's try a friendly little interaction on this cute, very red sim, who happens to be the librarian, which we can all agree is an adorable profession. You're almost dressed as a rose. So we're just going to get to know Mo first, and we're going to ask her if she happens to be single. We know she's neat, well that's a good trait. She's thinking of her. This child doesn't seem impressed. She's single. Okay, let's tell her that we think her curly hair is really cute. Didn't go terribly. It went well. She seemed kind of into it. What's your favourite colour? If you say green, then it's meant to be. She doesn't like the colour white. That's fine. So let's go give Mo a little makeover, I think.
So I was genuinely despairing of finding anyone sort of appropriate for Flore to date. I was considering making a sim, but I kind of wanted to use a townie, at least for this first generation. So at the moment we have 2 options. Paolo, who's definitely an opposites attract kind of dude, and then also Mo, who's this late bloomer, and I'll show you her makeover at the beginning of next video. If you are here watching this, you want to leave me a comment and let me know if you have a preference for one over the other. I might just play them both out a little bit longer and see who Flore goes for. But anyway, yeah, do say hi if you're here, and if you're not, bye!